Gavin's F1 stream starts in 2 minutes. It's nearly that hour, the chat's alive. Counting down, it's almost time. 2 more minutes, feel the heat. Gavin's voice is on the beat. From Monaco to Silverstone, every corner, every zone, we're strapped in, no turning back, racing hearts on the attack. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Gavin's stream is set to blow. Commentary fast and clean, it's the thrill of the F1 dream. Lap by lap he calls the fight. Feel the rush, the speed, the light. Engine scream, the world's in view, and it all begins with you. Lights are red, tension's high. Gavin's got the play-by-play live. Every overtake, every spin. 3 more minutes till we begin. So grab your seats, don't look away. The race is here, it starts today. With Gavin's call, we're on the line. It's Formula One, it's showtime. Grab your popcorn and enjoy my stream. Gavin's one stream starts in 2 minutes. It's nearly an hour. The chat's alive. Down, it's almost time. 2 more minutes. Feel the heat. Gavin's voice is on the beat. From Monaco to Silverstone, every corner, every zone, we're strapped in. No turning back. Racing hearts on the attack. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Gavin's stream is set to blow. Commentary fast, clean. It's the thrill of the F1 dream. Lap by lap, he calls the fight. Feel the rush, speed the light. Engine scream. The world's in view, and it all begins with you. Lights are red, tension's high. Gavin's got the play-by-play lift. Every overtake, every spin. 3 more minutes till we begin. Don't look away, stay serious. We're Gavin's here today. Gavin's grip, Formula One, showtime. Enjoy my stream. Grab your popcorn. Grab mine.
Engines wake the city as the sun comes alive. From Federation Square to the Lakeside Drive, Revolt's best have landed, hungry for the crown. Melbourne streets are unlit, the lights are counting down. Albert Park, hear the thunder. Chasing glory, chasing control. Through the palms and the lake where legends are made, the Revolt rides on in the heat of the curves by the water, shadows on the track. One wrong move and there's no turning back. Fans will wave their flags. You can feel the roar. This is more than racing, it's what we're living for. Albert Park, hear the thunder roar. It will never fade. It will never fade. It will never fade.
Finally, The Rock says, drivers, start your engine!
Engine screaming fire in the night. Steel on the tarmac, ready to fight. Every turn's a battlefield, sparks ignite. Revolt always
Well, good evening and welcome everybody. It's Gavin Bass 1 on a Wednesday evening. Tonight we're with Revolt Racing League here in Australia, down under, where the kangaroos jump and the little crawly, creepy animals all bite you, full of beautiful parakeets and parrots, and the land of the absolute and utter maniacs. We are here this evening in Albert Park on Australia. We have Revolt Racing League racing it out with a short quali and a 50% race. It looks right now like we have a little bit of good weather, which is nice to see because Australia sometimes can take a little bit of a downpour from time to time. Dry weather throughout. Kelly Kid, good evening to you. Good evening to Jackal. And good evening to everybody else that's saying hello on Twitch. You are all more than welcome to join us in this fantastic circuit at Albert Park. Down under. Running down the drivers for this evening, we've got Mazamak in the Racing Bull. We've got Ken Boy in the Alpine. We've got the Haas driver this evening, and he's Labrat. The league winner is Kelly Kidd, and he's out in P4 at the moment in the Kicksaba. The Gaz C7 driving the Aston Martin, and his teammate Ribs also driving the Aston Martin. Sneaky Loser driving the Red Bull this evening, and the pilot of the Racing Bull second car is Mischief this evening, and he's already out on track. Good to see Jackal back in the Alpine this evening, and also Mavericks out there in the McLaren getting those tyres well warmed up for his outlap. The Mercedes of Basic Beetle, and that's Leon, he's driving the Mercedes this evening. GoBucks is riding along lovely there in the little Williams car, and Harry is driving the Ferrari this evening. Harry drives the Ferrari. He's a poet and he doesn't know it. Black Box is driving the Kick, and the Haas finally is driven by Lopro. 15 drivers out this evening, and I'm going to go on a lap with somebody who is on one. Let's see who's the first to go out there. Looks like Sneaky Loser is going out on a lap now. So Sneaky's just starting to sit back into the cockpit of that Red Bull, and he is just finalising everything, getting all the engine settings ready for the hot lap to set the first lap of the evening. On board with Sneaky Loser in the Red Bull, crossing the line now. Hits the DRS and along he goes. Let's have a look at the top speed before he goes into this sharpish right-hander. 206 miles per hour. Into the left-hander he goes, hits another DRS zone, squeezes a wee bit of the ERS to give a bit of extra pace going into the right-hander. Cuts that quite wrongly, and into the left he goes. I think Sneaky's backed off that lap. He has. So I'm on with Mischief. Not on with Mischief, he's gone into the pits. So on with Maverick. Gas just sets a 1:18.078. And Maverick just puts in a 1:17.922. Leon a 1:19.010. So the laps have started and the challenge has been set down by Maverick in the McLaren at 1:17.922. On with Ribs in the Aston. Oh, Ribs lost concentration there. He tapped the bin. He lost a few tenths there. It's how fast you dare that corner. 1:16.756 by Mazza. Fantastic lap in the Racing Bull. Ribs getting a distant toe here, and somebody needs to move out of his way, and he does. Nice bit of courtesy there going on. Final left-hander for the Aston driver. And despite hitting the wall ever so slightly, Ribs puts it in P5 provisionally with a 1:18.352. On the go box. Go on, go box. Driving the Williams into the last big sweepy left-hander. Takes that beautifully. And Go Box is on a fast lap here. I can smell it. Finishing off sector 3 with the right-handers. And then the left-hander into the pit line. And he will be setting a very decent lap here. Go Box puts it in third place, 1:17.227. So a really decent lap there from Go Box, provisional third. On with Labrat, into the right-hander he goes. This is looking pretty pacey. Absolutely slams the brakes on for that right-hander, takes it beautifully. Just backs off the throttle, keeps it in fifth, into the very last left-hander and sweeps it round and onto the throttle beautifully, and across the line he will come. This is looking good. And a 1:17.108 for Labrat in the Haas. So the two Haases are in second and third, with Mazamak up there in first place. The only two guys in the 1:16s are Mazda and Low Pro at the moment. Let's go on with Mischief. He's preparing. So driving the Racing Bull this evening. Oh, he's going back into the pits. He's confused me. On McKelly Kid. This is the league winner. Although I'll be talking about the league ever so shortly because the league's not over. There's a really, really good battle for second, third and fourth. And there's little trophies to be had. So all the lads still have got very much to go for. On McKelly Kid. Oh, he's very fast around that corner, noticeably fast. This is a 1:16 something. It's a 1:16.9, and that puts Kelly Kidd in provisional third at the moment. Mr. Harry puts in a 1:18.645, and the Jackal puts in a 1:18.365. Ribs is out there again, and he's going to try and better that 1:18.352. So let's ride on board with the Aston driver and see if he can do anything better. All eyes posted on the top right-hand corner of my screen. Let's see how he does at the end of Sector 1. Is there any improvement on this 12th position? No, he's 2/10 down at the moment, so I'm not too sure that Ribs is going to improve, but I'm going to stay on with him until the end of Sector 2 to see if he's caught it back. Oh, he's going to have another go. That's what he's doing. He's harvesting the battery. On with Camboy. Camboy's trying to beat a 1:17.562 into Sector 2, and he's a second and a half down, so he's going to back out of that lap. On with Sneaky Loser. He's just finishing off a lap. He's trying to better a 1:18.062. I think he's going to. Let's see he does. It's all down to the Sector 3, what he can do here. Mazza just puts in a 1:16.658. Unbelievable lap from Mazza. But just look at Sneaky. Sneaky just sneaks over the line with a 1:17.432, and that puts him in P7 with 6 minutes and 39 left on the clock. So we're riding on board with Leon. That's Basic Beetle driving the Mercedes this evening. He's already set a 1:17.346, so he's on an out lap, and he's just getting those tyres finally warmed up, and he's going to give us another lap to see if he can better a 1:17.346. Love to see this guy into the top 3 if he can. So he's settling everything down round the right-hander, and he's lining himself up now, and off he goes, driving the Mercedes over the DRS zone. He goes, and he's now on a lap 206 miles per hour before he slams into the right-hander. Oh, he takes that a wee bit squirrely, but he got it. He didn't. He actually didn't. Poor Leon. Back to the pits you go, sir. On Magaz, trying to beat a 1:18.148. Ninth position for Gaz in the Aston Martin. On with Maverick. Maverick's trying to better that 1:17.9, so let's see what he's like at the end of Sector 1. Oh my goodness, he's nearly 3/10 up. This could put Mazza in about P5 or P6 if this continues. Let's hope he can keep the pace in Sector 3. He's just used an awful lot of battery, but right now he's half a second up. So I'm not going to be far away from my prediction. I think this guy's going to come in P4 or 5 here. All eyes on Maverick. Sweeps it into that right-hander and takes out Lovely. Leaves a little battery for the last of the rushes around the left-hand corners. And onto that straight, he'll use the rest of his ERS over the line. Let's see what Maverick can post here. Off he goes. Oh, P10 for Maverick. His Sector 3 didn't work out as well as it could do. Somebody got a grid penalty there for a collision. Let me just have a quick look at the race director there, because there was definitely a collision. Yeah, grid penalty for Ken Boy. Collision with Gaz C7. On the mischief. Let's do a full lap with the big man. Here he goes. Oh, he's going to get a distant toe here. This could be nice. Oh, he backs off the lap completely. Doesn't like it. So everybody's on another out lap. We'll stay on board with Low Pro, see if he can do anything better than that superb already 1:16.857. Low Pro has been practicing. Oh, he gets that corner very, very pacey. Let's have a look at the top right-hand corner to end the Sector 1. Hiya, James. What about ya? Good to see you here, sir. He's up a 10th at the moment in P2. This could be enough to put Low Pro in P1. I don't know what he sprinkled on his dinner, but it's definitely working. Oh, good man. You just finished a race at Azerbaijan. Did you crash? Back on. Come on, Low Pro. Can Low Pro put it in pole position? Keep practicing, James. But you finished. That's an... Oh, Low Pro loses at the end. He's going to jump into the pits. He just didn't like that. On the Kelly kid. Two minutes left of this quali session. Kelly Kid is trying very hard to better that third position in the kick this evening. Heading down towards the last left-hander, and he's now going to put this kick over the line. And what's he going to do? Is he going to kick Low Pro or Mazza off the top spot? Let's just see. Oh my goodness, second place for Kelly Kid with a 1:16.845 round Australia. Only three people in the... Oh, now four. Labrat, Mazza, Kelly Kid and Low Pro all now in the 1:16s. But what a very close grid we've got here this evening. Almost Sneaky. Oh, Sneaky went way wide there. Currently in position 5 in the Red Bull is Sneaky Loser. Good evening, Mr. Twist 81. Thank you for the formal welcome, Mr. Bass. I love it. On the Go Box. Go Box wants to better the 6th place. .199 miles per hour before he whacks it into that right-hander and then into this left and right. Over the DRS zone he goes. And I think he just might have run out of fuel here. No, he's just missed the quali. That's all it was. So that's the quali over. So there you have it. Mazza in first. Labrat. Hey, you Coops, what about you? Kelly Kid third. Low Pro fourth. Sneaky Loser fifth. Go Buck sixth. Leon third. Leon is in 7th, Black Box 8th, Ken Boy 9th, Gaz 10, Maverick 11, Mischief 12th, Ribs 13, Jackal, good to have him back 14, 15, Harry, and those are your league's tables. In Wales this week, so unfortunately I'm missing out, but the silver lining is your comms. Oh my goodness gracious. Isn't that just lovely? Absolutely lovely. You've got a silver tongue, sir. You've got a silver tongue. Anyway, they're in the pits. They're not in the pits. They're actually on the grid, and they're tweaking and doing what the tweakies do. And while they're doing that, we're just going to have the national anthem.
To the track, man. Yeah, boy. We're actually going to walk across the track. That's cool.
The formalities are over. The national anthem has been played. The formation lap has begun. I'm Gavin Bass 1. This is Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday night. This is Albert Park. This is Australia. And just look, Go Box, Basic Beetle and Black Box for some reason are all disqualified on the formation lap. Not good, guys, whatever happened there. But here's a rundown of your drivers. In P1's Mazamak, in P2 in the Haas is Labrat, Kelly Kids in P3 and Nat Kicksaba. Low Pro driving the Haas this evening, P4. Sneaky Loser is in the Red Bull. Go Box in the Williams. Basic Beetle, Black Box, they're all on the naughty step. Gaz, C7 in the Aston Martin. In that lovely McLaren is Maverick in the beautiful silver and papaya livery. Mischief in the Racing Bull is in P11, and in P12 driving the Aston Martin this evening is Ribs AVFC. In 13th is Jackal, and he is driving the Alpine, and Ken Boy and Mr. Harry are all disqualified and are all on the naughty step. I do not know what has happened on this formation lap, but by goodness, there seems to be a lot of rookiness going on here this evening already in Australia. This is Albert Park. It's 5,270 kilometres long. It is fastest lap is held by Charles Leclerc, 16 turns in total. First hosted in 1996. It's got a pit stop loss time of 20.1 seconds, and that includes a 2.5 second stationary while they're getting their tyres fitted. Safety car probability this evening is 67%, and the virtual safety car is 50%. So there you go, there's all your statistics, and here we go, they're lining up. Mazza for the win, Sneaky for podium. Go on, says Coops. Coops says go on. So if Coops says go on, you better go on. Let's get that telemetry up and let's get that tyre detail up. So there you go, there's your tyres, there's the starting tyres for this evening. An awful lot of people on the naughty step. Good quality, to be fair. They're fast. They certainly are fast, James. This is one hell of a league. These guys don't hang about. Mazamak, he messes up the parking. Look at all those disqualifications. What happened in the formation lap? Please, somebody tell me what went on. Albert Park, Australia. Formula 1, Revolt Racing League, and we've got the 5 green lights, and they're off at Albert Park, Australia. Revolt Racing League are go, and it's Mazamak. It's trying the very first corner, and he seems to have held it, and he's got it nice and cleanly. What's everybody doing round there? Looks like everybody seems to be fairly clean round here. All 15 drivers have kept an orderly queue, and we're off beautifully in Albert Park. Mazamak, Kelly Kid, second. In third, Labrat. And right on his tail, Low Pro. And let's just ride on Low Pro because he looks like he's wanting to make an early move against his teammate in the Haas. In fifth, we've got Go Box in the Williams. Sneaky Loser right behind there in the Red Bull. But just look at behind him is Black Box. Basic Beetle's right in there as well, and Gaz C7 and the Aston Martin's tailing them as well. In the McLaren, Maverick's right in there, and there's a real feud going on here, and the driving is exceptional so far. Absolutely great start to this the Australian Grand Prix. There's your position changes. Mr. Harry, he's done 3 positions so far, 0 penalties, and they're all starting to really settle into their pace. I'm getting on back with Low Pro. Low Pro's trying to make a move. Can he make it stick? Is he going to go for the inside move? No, he's going to hang in. Mazamak gets the 125.101, so he's the fastest man on the track. Oh, Go Box gets a penalty, and that Williams is off. Go Box is off. He's had the reset and he's back on the track again. So Go Box has lost a front left end plate on that Williams, and he's going to be the first man to pit. Ken Boy's right in behind him, and Ken Boy will want to make a move very quickly and get that wounded Williams out of the road. On the Black Box. Sorry about that, Coops. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. And if you have any money in your purse, you can pay £3.69 and get rid of them. Surely to goodness I'm worth £3.69. Oh, no worries, Cook. No problem, only winding you up. On the gas. Absolutely flying down there they are. So everybody's settled in. Go Bucks has got that penalty. He's the only one with a penalty. Black Box has made 4 positions. Maverick's up 3 and Mischief is up 3. So Mischief has had a really good start to this race in the Racing Bull. Let's go down the leaders. It's Mazamak, P1. In P2, Kelly Kidd's right in there behind him. And Kelly Kidd is going to torture Mazza for the continuation of this race. In P3, Low Pro. But just look at Low Pro. He's just been taken by Black Box. Black Box makes it stick. And Low Pro has to sit in behind P4. Leon right in there in P5 in the Mercedes. And Leon's having a special little battle here. Gets it. Oh, he dive bombs the corner and he gets it. Beetle gets into the 4th position. Labrat in 5th. Low Pro in 6th. Mavericks in there in 7th. And they're all in that DRS zone. Mischief right in there in the 8th. And Gaz C7 in 9th. Mr. Harry in 10th. Sneakies in 11th in the Red Bull. And in the Aston Martin we've got Ribs. Jackals right in there in 13th. And in 14th is Go Bucks, who had a wounded car. Ken Boy in P15. On the Maverick. Oh, the Haas gets it wrong. But he just about rescues it, and that McLaren couldn't make the move and make the best of that mistake. But Low Pro will be shaken after that, and if I was with Maverick, I'll be just hanging right in behind him, because I've got a feeling that car's just getting a little bit squirrely. Let's have a look at the tyres. So just about half and half. A lot of the guys out on the mediums, and then they're going to change onto the hards. But the hard drivers are going to hope that there's no safety car and just keep going. On the Black Box. Kenboy gets a 3-second penalty there for multiple track warnings. Is he going to try it along the straight? He's got 62% of battery. He's close enough to try it. For everybody tuning in, this is Revolt Racing League on a Wednesday night. I'm Gavin Bass, 1, and this is Albert Park, Australia. I have actually nearly lost my voice because of I've been streaming the last 2 nights, and they've been furious races. On with Harry. Harry's trying something in the Ferrari. If Harry and the Ferrari can make a move, he'll be as happy as Larry. Or as happy as Harry can be. Good gracious me, there's nothing much in this between all of the drivers. Maverick gets a 3-second penalty and he's sitting in P7. He just might live to regret that. But look at that in the outside, and that's sneaky. Tries the move, doesn't make it work. At Aston Martin, the Gaz. Right behind him's coming Harry. What a very, very close competitive race we have got here. Nobody's pulling away with this apart from Kelly Kidd and Mazza. Kelly Kidd's right on the back. Let's run on with the leaders. Lap 6 to 29. Has anybody got the feeling that Kelly Kidd is preserving tyres? I do. 67% of battery on a DRS zone, and he didn't make the move. He's going to do it up the inside. He has a wee look. Didn't make it work. On the Labrat. Ken Boy gets a 3-second penalty. So the penalties are starting to come here in Albert Park. Quite a cloudy sky, but I've been told that it's going to be a dry race. Things can change. On the Maverick. Can Maverick make the move? Into the right-hander he goes. Second DRS zone. And he's going to try the outside move, but he'll really, really not succeed. Inside he goes. Left and right he goes. Side by side they go. Oh, that's tight, but Maverick makes it work and just takes that position off Low Pro. Nice driving from Maverick this evening, must say. Maverick's definitely improving. Every single race I watch, he's definitely up there. Let's go down with Ribs and Snicky. Let's see what they're doing. Snicky's having a look at Gaz. Ribs is having a look at Snicky. GoBox is having a look at Ribs. And Ken Boy's having a look out nowhere. He's on his own. Great little battle going on here for P10. Gaz gets a 3-second penalty. Look at that, Aston. On with Mischief. He's eyeing up Mr. Harry. Leon gets a 3-second penalty in P3. He will be gutted at that. Ken Boy gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So it's all starting to really happen here. Into the right-hander. Mischief's building up that battery because he'll be wanting to make a move on the big DRS zone coming right up, but he needs to get closer to that Ferrari. He needs to get really close to it. Don't think he's going to do it in this corner. On the black box. Black box is trying to move here. Oh, what a race between these three. That's Leon holding out the front there, doing really, really well, but he's got Black Box all over the back of him, and Black Box has Labrat all over the back of him. So I'm going to stay on with these 5 guys. The 2 guys behind are slowly but surely catching. Just look at them, and that's Maverick and Labrat. Low Pro's right on the... Oh, somebody goes into the pits, and that gives Low Pro a P6 now. So about 9 laps maximum these guys are taking out of these medium tyres, and they're jumping onto the hards for the duration of the race. That's if the hards do 20 laps. I think they should. Almost sneaky loser. Into the right-hander. Nice little DRS train going on here. Leon gets another 3-second penalty, so Leon has lost a lot of concentration. He's now carrying 6 penalties. Black Box takes the lead of the race. Another 3-second penalty for multiple warnings for Leon. There's something not right there. I have a feeling the game is glitching. Labrat takes second position off Basic Beetle. So Labrat just sneaks in front there and makes a really nice pass, and a real clean pass too. Nobody can complain about that move. That was exceptional. On McKelly Kid, P8. Dr. Jekyll, be warned, you've got Mr. Hyde right behind you. Up the inside he goes. He'll outbreak that Alpine and he'll get into the left. Oh no, my goodness. Kelly loses it, but he rescues it. But 3 guys pass him and Kelly Kidd's down to 11th position, 10th now. Don't think there was anything whatsoever sinister went on. It can always be watched back, but there's lots going on there. Looks like the Alpine of Jackal has spun out. Don't know if somebody pushed him or not. Just really quite missed that one. Mazamak, he's 7th. Right on the DRS zone of gas now, so we're going to see a pass for sure here. And he's going to go to the outside. That the Aston needs to give him plenty of room and does so. So Mazamak's right up in there to P6 on the 1 lap old mediums, and he should be able to hold position here on those fresh tyres. On with Jackal. There's your position changes. Mr. Harry, 12 positions up, and he's making a fabulous job of it this evening. And if he keeps the laps clean, he is indefinitely for a shout of driver of the day if he continues this performance this evening. Look at Maverick. Maverick's in a rush to get rid of that Jackal boy. He'll do it on the DRS section. Beautifully lined up. 60% of battery. I don't think he'll even need the battery here. DRS will get him through, but the Alpine is really defending hard, and Jackal needs to... Oh yeah, Maverick just gets it on the outside and he makes it stick, and he'll go into this really, really fast left-hander and makes it stick. Yes, Maverick P11. On with Mischief. He's all out in his own, but he's going into the pits. No, he's not. He's 2.7 seconds to chase down. Kelly Kidd. He's now eyeing up Mazza. Three-lap old mediums versus three-lap old mediums. Pick Saba versus Racing Bull. Kelly Kidd versus Mazza. These two guys are winding Mischief in quite quickly. Kelly Kidd takes Mischief. Would this be the move? Lap 13 at 29, Kelly gets it far too wide there and clips the wall. That ruined his chances of the overtake here, but he's just lining it up for the next section. On the Maverick. A real drag race going on here. Let's just stay on board. Maverick takes the inside, gets it and makes it stick, and the Red Bull Sneaky Loser can do nothing about that. Basic Beetle, he's now in 8th. And he's chasing down Gaz. Go on, Leon. Take that, Aston. Go on. Makes it stick beautifully. You're just going to see Leon taking the inside line. He gets a bit of the grass there. That was risky, but he got away with it. Leon, P7, Gaz, P8. On the low pro. Oh, low pro's making short work of that Red Bull. And Sneaky can do nothing about that. 2-lap old mediums. Some really good stuff going on here. I'm trying to be on top of everything. On the Kelly Kid. Into that right-hander he goes. Mazza's going out the outside. Can he make it work? Oh, what a pass. What an absolute cracking pass by Mazza Mac and Harry there. And Kelly Kid's now taking Harry as well. Harry just got a double dunter. Oh, Magaz. So a few pit stops being made now. Harry's in the pits, or no, sorry, Black Box is in the pits. The penalties are ranking up, and these are going to be very, very, very important when it comes to the end of this race. Oh, McKelly. Kelly now has Mazza right back in its sights again. Mischief gets a 3-second penalty. Lovely bit of racing here. Absolutely beautiful. Very patient, very accurate. And very planned, may I say. On the Black Box. Just on with a brand new set of medium tyres. And he is really going to put some pressure on Low Pro here. Into the right-hander. And we could just see a move on the start-finish line here. He just needs to get a good bit of pace out of the corner. He seems to have done it, and I think he's going to make the move here. If he doesn't, he's mad. Absolutely. Takes it beautifully. Leaves that half behind, and Low Pro can do nothing about that as Black Box gets himself up at the P8 on the track right now. On the Kelly Kid. Beautiful bit of driving, I must say. Absolutely beautiful. Both of these guys are really driving so well. But Harry's having a great race, and he's still penalty-free. Loser, he gets a 3-second penalty. Low Pro gets a 3-second penalty. Let's just have a wee quick look at these penalties. There you go. 12 for Leon, 3 for Mazamak, 3 for Mischief, 3 for Maverick, 3 for Low Pro, 6 for Gaz, 6 for GoBox, 3 for Jackal, 3 for Ribs, and Ken Boy is out of the race. He is DNF'd. I don't know what happened to Ken Boy. On the low pro. Two Haas drivers together. On the Mischief. Mischief's in P5 now, 16 lap old hards, and he's still pacey. Jackal gets a 3-second penalty as Mischief is really trying to take down Basic Beetle, who's Leon. That's Racing Bull versus Mercedes. I have a feeling you just might see Mischief coming into the pits shortly. He's going for another lap or two. On the black box. Sorry, Maverick, but I've got to pass you. Oh, Maverick just touches the back wheel there. That was very, very close. That was very closely a disaster, but thankfully it wasn't a disaster. But aren't they battling furiously? Great little battle going on here. Labrat chasing down Black Box. Maverick chasing down Labrat. Low Pro chasing down Maverick. Unbelievable stuff here. Kelly Kid, P9. He's had a tyre change and he's now on the tyres for the rest of the race. So he's got all to do. Low Pro's in the pits, Labrat's in the pits. Lots of changes being made now. Let's have a look at the stops. Ribs has had 2 stops. Gaz, fastest lap of the race, 1:20.193. So Gaz is really cooking now. On the black box. He makes the move. Makes that stick. But look at them, all 3 of them battling round this left-hander. This could be interesting going into the left-hander here. Oh, the Haas just cuts him clean off and does it beautifully. And Black Box is really fighting hard for that position of P2. Solid braking there, solid braking. Kelly Kid on Mazza. Gas gets a 3-second penalty. Oh, that McLaren of Maverick went well wide there. A wee loss of concentration for Maverick there. Get that concentration back. On the Low Pro. Jackal puts in a 1:19.878, the fastest lap for Jackal. For anybody tuning in, this is Gavin Bass 1 on a Wednesday night with the Revolt Racing Lead in Albert Park in Australia. Quite an eventful race so far, lots of position changes. Kelly Kid making the move on his teammate. Black Box has to give way to that, and Kelly Kid's now on P3 on his 2-lap old hearts. He's now shooed for the rest of the race. And oh, Racing Bull gets it squirrely, and Kelly will be all over the top of that. So let's go down the orders. It's Labrat in the Haas and P1, but look at Mazza. Mazza's trying so hard to make a move here, but he'll probably get it on the DRS zone. Let's just stay on with Mazza, see if he makes it stick. But Kelly Rigid is right in behind that, and Black Box is part of the fun too. The 4 Musketeers are right out there. Yes, there's a 4th one. DRS activated. Mazamak P2, Kelly Kidd P3, right on Mazza's tail. These 3 guys battling it out. Black Box P4, Maverick is in P5. Behind him, Mr. Harry in the Ferrari is P6. GoBucks P7 in the Williams. The Mercedes of Basic Beetle, who's Leon, he's an 8. Mischief right in there on P9, but he could just gain a few places because I think there needs to be a couple of tire changes possibly in front of him. Low Pro P10 with Sneaky right behind him in the Red Bull. Gaz right there in 12 in the Alpine. Jackal in 13th, and Ribs all out on his own in that Aston Martin. Unfortunately, Ken Boy retired. On with Labrat. On with Harry. Harry makes a move there, makes it stick, leaves Maverick way behind there. He's flying. Go on, Harry. Harry just handed Maverick a lollipop there and says, just lick it, baby, lick it. Kelly Kidd. These 3 lads will really be enjoying this race. This is F1 racing, simulated racing at its very, very best. 3 guys battling it out on the track. Patience is definitely there. Kelly Kidd's trying an outside move, but he'll not make that stick. Oh, not left very much room there by Mazza. Oh, they're touching, they're banging each other's wheels. That's not good. There'll be a little chat about that, guys. Kelly Kidd just gets through, and now in P2. Quite a lot of separation going on now down the grids, but look at Mazza. Takes a wee bit of the grass. He just thought that was looking a bit untidy and thought he would give it a little trim. If Harry in that Ferrari can keep it clean, he is doing so well. There's only 3 guys on this tarmac at the moment that are running clean. That's Labrat, Kelly Kidd, who are in P1 and 2, and Harry in P5. Here comes Kelly. He goes for the inside move again. They give each other much more room that time, so lots of respect given there. Labrat's going to chase him down. Can Labrat take him back on the DRS zone? I think he probably can. Ribs gets a 3-second penalty. On the basic Beetle. Leon's trying to move here. He's trying to say goodbye to Go Bucks. Can he do it? Absolutely tailing that Williams' Beetle. Will he dive it up the inside? No, he'll not. He'll sit in and he'll try it on the DRS zone, that's for sure. Gaz gets a 3-second penalty, so those penalties are really chomping up. Need to have a look at them. Here goes the move from Beetle. Oh, come on, Williams. You can't move over like that after making the move. That was dangerous. Thankfully, Beetle got away with that. Maybe just a little lack of awareness there. Well done, James. I'm so glad to hear that. I did tell you earlier, it's just a matter of grinding them out. What a race we have here. Basic Beetle is now on the back of Maverick. He's in P7. Can he make it move here? No, he's just left it too late. So he'll gather up. Leon's having a cracking little race here as well. Maverick gets a 3-second penalty. Go on, Maverick. Go on, Beetle. Let's be having you. Maverick makes a wee mistake there. In fact, Maverick's going into the pits and Leon just gets himself right in to P6 there. Mazza. Lap 26 to 29. Harry in P4 in the Ferrari is still running absolutely penalty free, and he is having an amazing race, up 11 places. Kelly Kidd's in P1. Labrat absolutely chasing him down. Mazamak absolutely chasing him down. It's Kick versus Haas versus Red Bull, and that's Kelly, Labrat and Mazza battling it out for P1. But Mazza has no chance because he's carrying a 6-second penalty. So it's between Labrat and Kelly Kidd, both running clean, with Mr. Harry, the only three running clean this evening here in Australia. Kelly Kidd's just pulled out that magical 1 second. Labrat's going to be trying hard to get that back in, and he has done. Mazza's right in there in third position. So what a little battle. Is this an outside move by Mazza? It is. Oh, he gets it taken back off him again with Kelly Kidd. Kelly Kidd P2, Labrat now P1. What a battle, and I'm going to stay on with this battle because everybody else is separated, and I'm going to stay on this for the end of the race because this is where the race is. These three lads are having a blast. They are going to be chatting with each other on Discord or on VC, and they will be having a blast. What a race the three lads are having. You know what? There's no winner here. All of them are winners. This is a fabulous race. Yes, there was a wee bit of touchy-feely went on. It does happen, but there was nothing sinister. Alex hit the grass, turn 1. All right, okay. Thanks for that, Mr. Twisty. Oh, looks like Mazza's done a boo-boo. Mazza's done a boo-boo and Harry's going to take it. Yes, off goes Harry. Harry makes the best of that position. So all three runners now clean. That's a battle between Labrat and Kelly Kidd for P1. And look at Harry. Harry's now in P3, and that's a solid P3. Basic Beetle is absolutely loaded with penalties. He's going to drop down the list like a stone. And I don't know how he got so many penalties, but I'm sure there was something, because it was just 3 after 3 after 3 after 3. Gaz, C7, 25 penalties. Unbelievably bad tonight from Gaz. But I've got the feeling there's a glitch. Mr. Harry, 5.7 seconds to catch Kelly Kidd, but these two battling it to the end. This is a dog race, right to the final flags. Let's stay on board. Lap 29, final lap of the race. Kelly Kidd wants to take position. He takes position. Labrat tucks in. I'm going to ride on with Labrat because he's got a battle on his hands here. He's got 47% of battery. Kelly Kidd's only got 16% of battery. So Labrat is in P1 at the moment. If he does this right, he's got the upper hand. He's going to get Kelly Kidd on the DRS, but he needs to get right into the box of that kick Saba. This is where he needs to make it. It's make it or break it here. 41% of the battery. DRS activated. Come on, Labrat, let's have you. You've got this. You've got it. Oh, don't back off. Oh, man, you had it. Oh, man, I think you had that there. Into the right-hander. And over the line they will come. Round the final right-hander, into the final left-hander. Kelly Kidd has won this race and an absolutely smashing battle with Labrat. But my driver of the day, and a very, very well-earned one, is Mr. Harry. Absolutely melting race from Mr. Harry. Mazza on the track, P4. Beetle is in P5 on the track, but he's going to drop. Black Box is going to be P5. P7 is Low Pro. Go Box is in P8 in the Williams. Sneaky Loser is in P9 in the Red Bull. Over the line he comes. Maverick in P10. Mischief P11. Over the line he'll go. Gaz C7, 12th place with an awful lot of penalties. Not his night. Jackal 13th. Ribs 14th in the Aston Martin, and poor Kemboy DNF'd. So there you have it. That was an amazing battle. That was an amazing race. Gaz C7, unserved penalty. Wasn't that a cracker, Coops? Wasn't that an absolute cracking race? Wow, aren't we getting used to seeing that duck walk from Kelly? There's the cup. Up it goes. The team are delighted with him. And the celebrations are had. Race winner, Kelly Kidd. Mischief, fastest lap. Driver of the day, Mr. Harry. Absolutely agreed with. Most overtakes, Mr. Harry. Cleanest driver, M. Harry. Absolutely fabulous. Now, just quickly on to the race director, and there's all your incidents if anybody needs to scroll through them. Definitely something aboard tonight with 3-second penalties, especially with Leon. He got about 4 of them in a row, and I can't understand how that could happen. Maybe somebody could explain. But Kelly Kidd, Labrat, I honestly think you could have done that. Mr. Harry, Magical P3, Mazza 4, and Black Box 5. There you can see the rest of the leaderboard yourselves. Wow. I have actually very close to lost my voice. This is a Wednesday night. This was Revolt Racing League in Australia, Albert Park, and we have just had an amazing race. I think the guys are going to really enjoy watching this back. Furious stuff going on all around. Pretty good racing. Few little incidents. Don't think anybody's going to throw the toys out of the pram tonight. I think there were just little racing incidents. There was one little incident I saw looked like a little bit of lack of awareness, if nothing else. But nothing sinister came, and there was no position changes really gained or lost from any of them. Anyway, those are my opinions. The stewards decide things like that, not me. As always, thanks to Kelly Kidd, the stewards, and the administration staff for running this amazing league. Kelly Kidd has won the league, but I can tell you, he's on 212 points, and he's just got himself a lot of points. But Black Box, before this race, was on 127, Low Pro was on 123, Mazza 121, and Labrat on 120 with Mischief on 107. So there's a big opportunity for P3, P2, and P4. GoBox is on 96, and Mr. Twist was on 90. Ken Boy was on 85, and Ribs was on 68. So still lots to go for, and still lots to play for, and I'm really looking forward to next week. On that note, thank you everybody for a super night, a really good bit of sport, and I was Gavin Bass 1, Revolt Racing League, Albert Park, Australia. That was live, and it's good night from me.
Engines wake the city as the sun comes alive. From Federation Square to the Lakeside Drive, Revolt's best have landed, hungry for the crown. Melbourne streets are unlit, the lights are counting down. Albert Park, hear the thunder roll. Every driver chasing glory, chasing control. Through the palms and the lake where legends are made, the Revolt rides on in the heat of the day. Curves by the water, shadows on the track. One wrong move and there's no turning back. Fans will wave their flags. You can feel the roar. This is more than racing, it's what we're living for. Albert Park, hear the thunder roar. Every driver chasing glory, chasing control. Through the palms and the light, where legends are made, the Revolt is on in the heat of the day. From pit lane whispers to the back streets fire, each rival pushes higher and higher. In Melbourne tonight, only one will stand tall. The league remembers who gave it their all. will never fade. It will never fade. It will never